wants. He'll say or do anything it takes to get whatever he wants.
Mr. Sachs, call your witness.
You told the cops?
I'll fix it. You need to be careful. Kane's out of control.
He's the fucking problem.
And now he's the solution.
D, something's up.
I thought this would end many ways, but not like this.
The government calls Tariq St. Patrick.
Power Book 2, Episode 10. It's titled The Heart of Darkness. And I'm pretty sure we're going to see some pretty savage moments throughout this episode. And its description. Desperate Tariq will do whatever it takes to clear his mother. But knowing he's not in the clear with Monet, Tariq's backed against the wall, trying to keep his promise to get Tasha out of prison. As Sachs aims to finally get a St. Patrick behind bars, Tasha questions Davis's tactics, worried his defense has put her family directly into crosshairs. Monet is on a mission to put things back into place since Rico's assault on her organization and family. But Kane has plans of his own. Man, this is about to be good. I can't wait for this episode to air. I can't wait for this episode to air, y'all. Like, I'm super excited. All these videos is paying off. By the way, thank you for all the subscribers I have and everybody who's liked and commented under these posts. Continue to do that. Make sure you hit that like and subscribe button and tap that notification bell as well to never miss an upload. And yeah, to always receive more power content and firepower content at that. But yeah, I'm excited for this episode, y'all. This gonna leave us up until season 2, and which will probably come out around believe summertime, most likely summertime, maybe even later than that for the most part. We don't really know with the COVID going on, but we'll have Raising Kanan coming on and Power Book 4, Force, Tommy spinoff. I'm looking forward to both of those actually. I think the one that I would like the most is the Raising Kanan, because I want to see how all these are all the Power Book 2, Power Book 3, Power Book 4 ties in together. I'm pretty sure we're going to see how Lorenzo and Monet in some way has came up in New York, and I really do feel like that they all have met each other at some point, or they have something to do with each other. There's no way like I was saying in the past video, there's no way that they never even heard of each other. But then again, here we go, y'all. It's Power Book 2. This is the season finale, episode 10, Heart of Darkness. Let's get to it. So to start off the trailer, you guys, Riley and Brayden are talking. They're outside talking together, and Riley's pretty much telling Brayden, Tariq would do anything to, to get himself ahead. She pretty much is calling him selfish for the most part. He'll do this, he'll do anything to make sure, he gets on top in a way. And who does that remind y'all of? It reminds y'all of his dad, Ghost. Obviously, she don't know him. Brayden hasn't met him, but Tariq, he's just like Ghost. As much as he didn't want to be like him, he despised him. That man is just like him. But like I said, Riley was just talking to Brayden, and she's telling him that, and Brayden's looking at her like damn, he in disbelief. He's not really trying to hear it, because as we seen in the past episode, Brayden and Tariq finally got a chance to talk, and Tariq finally told him the truth for once, which he should have done, but he didn't. As of course, he always keeps the truth out of pretty much every situation he's in. But yeah, he finally told Brayden the truth, and he showed her this is her uncle, and Brayden knows he feels like Tariq is finally being honest with him, and I just don't feel like he's believing within his conversation, he's believing whatever Riley has to say. He's like, yeah, whatever, for the most part. So I wonder how this is going to play off later into this episode, because as we know, Riley pops up big later in this episode, or at least in the trailer. She pops up big at the end of this trailer. So I wonder if Brayden has something to do with her being at the end of this trailer in the courtroom. Moving on. So we know that in the last episode, Cooper Sachs, he's pretty much saying I want to call Tariq up to the stand. So we know at some point Tariq's gonna be in the stand in this episode. Remember we seen Paula, Davis's his old mistress, we could say, and even partner. She served Tariq. She gave him the papers and was like, yeah, this is what they're planning on against you. This is what Davis was planning against you, and be prepared to be called to the stand because Cooper Sachs is wanting to call you to the stand for the most part. And so we know Tariq's going to be in the courtroom, and we know at some point Tariq's going to use some sob story. Because there's no way I'm believing that he's actually going to tell the truth about, oh yeah, I killed my father. Because they're going to lock him up right at that point. Especially after he like tells how everything happened. Like, so I don't see Tariq, and plus also Tariq is the main character in this TV show. The main character, and I don't see him telling on himself and then risking starting the start of the next season, being in jail and wasting all that time. So I don't see Tariq actually going to jail, but I wonder what type of move Tariq's gonna pull, because we all know Tariq, he can lie his ass off, and he gonna give him the sob story, probably shed a few tears, and boom, now got the whole jury room believing him. So I'm really looking forward to seeing what Tariq is gonna do. If you guys got any opinions or ideas on what you guys may think Tariq may pull from under his sleeve, him and Tamika, leave in the comment section below, and I definitely want to see this. Now your girl Carrie and Zeke. In this part we see Zeke. He's talking to Carrie. He's like, "Yo, wait, you told the cops?" And from what we know of Laz, Carrie, she was telling the Laz Alonso's character, Sam Santana, pretty much, yeah, this is what I know of this part right here. Then she stopped saying stuff, and we know that Monet popped up on her, so it would be her best option to probably keep her mouth shut. But then again, she used to be a prosecutor, so I'm pretty sure she's not scared of what Monet has to come. So I mean, at the end of the day, she probably told everything, to be completely honest. And she's telling Zeke in this part, like, yo, I'm gonna fix this, right? Like, I messed up, I'm gonna fix this. And Zeke's looking at her like, if you told, like, if this is really true, there ain't no way you can fix this. And I don't believe it's the way she can fix it, to be honest. If she actually told, she might be getting clipped. Now, your boy Jabari, he sees that Carrie is walking out the room with Zeke. And I'm pretty sure he's wondering, because then, like, when he came into her office the last episode, he was like, Zeke? This is his family. Like, who's this around him? So I'm pretty sure he's starting to think some stuff about Carrie and Zeke. And I wonder in this episode, does he, like, do a little bit more snooping and find out that Carrie is actually smashing Zeke? And he realized that he was wrong about Tariq. You guys let me know what you guys think is going to happen between those two. Do you think that Jabari is going to find out that Zeke has been the one smashing Carrie? Or not? Make sure you leave that in the comment section below if you can. And yeah, leave me your ideas. Now your boy Kane. From what we seen last, Kane had a lot going on for himself. He took out Officer Ramirez. Obviously, you remember seeing the part. Monet's pretty much saying, you better run before I put you down myself. I'll be dropping a video about that within the next day or so. And I also want to hear from you guys. Do you think Monet could actually or would actually take out Kane? So yeah, like I said, I'll be dropping a video of that later in the week. Make sure you guys stay tuned in that. But yeah, Kane's on one. Like I say, he took out Officer Ramirez, and he's like he feel like he's all alone. Like his family don't want him, and he just gonna do his own thing. We know his family gonna need him at some point, but yeah, I kind of feel bad for Kane. I actually like him. Now we see that Monet and Lorenzo are talking, and Monet is like, he's the problem. And we know they're talking about Kane. We know this is about Kane. We ain't going to act like we don't know that. And Lorenzo is like, nah, he's the solution. I wonder what do they mean by that. Obviously, we know that Kane's going crazy. He's been a problem throughout this whole series for the most part. But I wonder if Lorenzo is saying he's the solution with that the Rico situation. Like Rico came to try to take out the whole family. And obviously Drew's hurt. He's in the hospital. Diana's not about to go start toting pistols and, shooting people. So I wonder if he's pretty much saying, like, yeah, Kane's the solution. Like, you need to make stuff right with him so he can go get those. He can go get them and take them out, because that's what Kane does. He's the enforcer. Now, your boy Kane is in the woods, and it's only one reason why he's in the woods. We know this. He pretty much is about to get rid of the trash. Like I said previously, he took out Officer Ramirez, but he killed him, shot him up, and he's not just gonna leave the body in the middle of the street. Like Kane's makes some dumb decisions sometimes because he acts off emotion pretty much 95% of the time. But he's not that dumb. He's not about to just leave a killed cop in the middle of the street. So pretty sure he's in the woods pretty much taking out the body. And as we see right here, I'm pretty sure that's Officer Ramirez's badge. I don't know who else's badge he could have got. And so for the most part, that's Officer Ramirez's badge. And as you look down, you'll see it looks like a body wrapped in a bunch of plastic with chains around it. So he's about to get rid of his body. And I wonder how much backlash he's about to get from Monet for taking out their protection on the street. Like, he's the one that keeps them up to date on what's going on and how to get out of certain situations. He gets them out of those situations. And now Monet doesn't have him. Kane doesn't have him. And Kane was the one that I could say probably needed him the most because he's always in trouble. So I wonder how much backlash is going to come from that whole situation. And I wonder, at this point, does Monet actually know that he's already dead? Or will she find that out? Will she even find that out this episode? Like, well, we don't know about that. Now here, Monet is pretty much telling Diana, like, yo, something's up. And when she said that, I kind of thought that, hey, they about to get rolled up on by Rico's crew again. Or somebody's about to stop them while they're in this car. Or they have been set up in a way. So I wonder what's going to happen in this situation at this point of the episode. And I'm going to stay tuned for that because, yeah, something's definitely going to happen. I got a feeling they probably can even get robbed again. Now, what everyone wants to know is his car speeding off. It's a BMW. The BMW it might be the same one that Tommy used to drive. You know, the one his mom gave him back when his blue car got shot up. The blue Mustang got shot up. We don't know for sure. But what we do know, somebody with money has to be driving this car. Nobody just got a BMW laying around. All right? So it's somebody with money. Somebody with a license. So we can cancel out Braden. We haven't seen Trace drive, so he might be out of there. But in this zoom, like when we zoom in this picture right here, I'm not going to lie to y'all, it looked like it can be your boy Tommy. The way the head is structured, yeah, I'm calling Tom. I'm saying it's Tommy. Whatever you guys think. You guys think it's Tommy? Leave it in the comment section below. But definitely, I think it's Tommy. I've also heard it could be Cooper Saxe. I don't necessarily know why Cooper Saxe will be getting chased by the police. Because we've seen that this car was definitely getting chased by the police. A couple of cars actually, or if it was Cooper Saxe, some people were saying that it was being followed because his life is in danger. But I'm not buying that. Now in the courtroom during the time when Tariq is in there, Tasha and Tariq are in there. Tariq's been called to the stand. Something fishy is about to happen. Tamika and Tariq, and I'm pretty sure, I don't want to say Tamika. I feel like it's Tariq. Tariq has something up his sleeve. Like I said, he's up on the stand with a smirk on his face. David McLean's looking like, wait a minute, like, what's going on here? What's about to happen? Saxe, the look on Saxe's face right now looks like, wow, like, what just happened? Wow. And I'm sure he's about to be in store for the wow that's about to happen. Now, as we look at this photo right here, you guys, Stephen Ott is looking like as well, like, wait, who? Like what? Like, what's going on? And if you, like, we zoom in the back, we see the colorful hair, the pink hair, and we all know who that is. That's Riley. What is Riley doing at the courthouse? What is she doing there, especially at Tariq's and Tasha's session? She has never been there for them for the most part. So as I was saying earlier in this video, Riley and Braden were talking. Do you think somehow Riley has been called up to is going to be called up to the stand to testify against Saxe? Do you think Tamika could have pulled a slick stunt like that with her and Tariq talking? Because, like I said, now that after Tariq has told her that he killed his father, I'm pretty sure Tariq would not waste any time telling Tamika, like, yeah, Saxe has had his niece come drug me to get information. She tapped my phone so they can get the video that they got of me admitting whatever he want to say he was admitting. It's the video is not really gonna work, in my opinion. But he could say that to her, like, yeah, he had her do all this, and he had her try to get with my best friend to spy on me and get information from me. If this comes out in court, oh yeah, Sax might as well lay in his deathbed because he's going. He's going to jail. Yeah, for sure. He's going to jail, and it's only a matter of time. So I'm really wondering what made Riley go to court at this point, and I wonder if she's going to be called to testify against her Uncle Nancy, because if she is, like I said, Uncle Nancy, you about to be Nancy in prison, man, and it ain't going to be good. Now look, and look at Tamika's face. She's like, okay. To me, this is the face of, okay. This kid has some tricks. This kid know what he's doing. He can sell the jury. And that's what this face looks like to me. So I don't feel like Tamika was behind most of this. She's just there to represent him. Tariq, he got a little smirk on his face, and he's just like, I got you. Like, I got you. And that's the look he's giving him. And man, I can't wait for this episode because, this is about to go down in this courtroom. It's gonna leave us mouth watering for season 2. And to be honest, this whole season was fire. It smacked to me. And for the people who said they wasn't gonna watch it because Ghost wasn't a part of Power anymore and he wasn't gonna be in here, if you guys watched it, you know this. Yeah, this season definitely did its thing. They definitely the Courtney Kemp and everybody and all the writers, they did what they had to do to get this show up and going. And applaud to all of them. Yeah, this is about to be a good episode, y'all, and I'm excited for it. Like, I know y'all excited for it as well. There's real Power fans. We out here. Like I was saying before, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button and tap that notification bell to never miss another upload. I'm coming back to y'all with some more fire throughout even after this episode. I got a few storylines I want to tap into, and yeah, I want y'all to stick around to check those out with me. Like I was saying again, make sure you hit that like and subscribe button and tap the notification bell, and I'll be giving you guys a recap tomorrow morning, early morning actually. So let's get to it, y'all. Let's have a good episode.